What's up, world? Today we are talking about Nope, a Jordan Peele movie, which I thought was pretty good. We are going to do no spoilers to start, and then we are going to go into spoilers. I will let you know when we head into spoilers so that nobody... I will let you know when we go into spoilers so that nobody will have this movie ruined for them. I ain't about that. So, just a brief synopsis of what this movie is, without spoiling it. I mean, you saw in the commercials, it's about UFO. And there's a family, a black family-owned horse business. They train horses for different things, movies, shows, that kind of thing, which was owned originally by their father, Keke Palmer, Daniel Kaluuya, and Stephen Yeun. And I thought that this was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it immensely. It was not a Marvel movie in my brain. Did not know how to react. It's like, oh. And I thought it was pretty good. It made you think. It had like some horror aspects, though it was not. It's not a horror movie, but there are some things in here to make you, just a little bit. So, this family owns a horse farm. There is something in the sky, and they have to find a way to deal with this, or to not deal with it. And I thought that the concept of this, especially having to do with UFOs, brought an interesting new take. How we would react, especially in today's world, if we saw one or knew where one was. So I really enjoyed that part of the movie. The first part of this movie was my favorite because you get the fear and you don't know what this is or what it wants or what is happening kind of aspect to it. And that, to me, is like always my favorite part of the movie. There are some parts in here that made me think I was not so sure about what was going on all of the time. And if I had one gripe about this movie, I think that would be it. It's just like, I think this story could have been woven together just a bit better. It was kind of hard to understand some parts. And if you go watch it, you'll understand exactly what it is I'm talking about, because there are some plots in here and you're just like, what is going on? So, but it is a good watch. I would definitely recommend it. And yeah, now we're going to go into spoiler sections because it's very hard to talk about this movie without spoiling it. So this is your last chance. You should go watch it. Come on back. When you come on back, before you go, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. Cool. Now, into spoilers. I thought this movie was very well done. I did not think that it was going to go the route that it did. To find out that this UFO was an actual animal and that it was alive, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. Especially the part when those people got sucked up in there and got eaten, man. Did you see that shit? Woo! At first, before you find out it's alive, I'm like, okay, so these people are just like, they're being sucked up probably to like a cage or something, and they're just going to sit there and they're going to have to be saved later on in the movie. No, not at all. They have been eaten by whatever this thing is. And that kind of blew my mind a little bit. Kind of took me back just a smidge. I wasn't ready for that. I did not think people were being eaten. Okay? So that, I enjoyed that threw me for a loop. What I did not get was the chimp and the family thing. So if you know what that was about, please explain it to me in the comment section, because I am lost. I get that the chimp had, kind of snapped a little bit because the balloons exploded. That's when he started losing his mind. And every time he would kind of slow down or get ready to stop, another balloon would explode. And then his rage would be unleashed on this fake family again. What I don't get is this shoe. Could someone please explain the shoe? Here's my best guess at what the shoe meant. And according to the rest of the movie. As one of the characters said, you don't look at the flying monster in the eye. He said he thinks it takes you then, which I'll get to in a minute. So I think maybe the shoe standing straight up would be the bad miracle that he spoke of, which allowed Jupe to focus on the shoe instead of the chimp, which allowed him to live. I don't know. I could be way off on that, and I probably am. But the balloons had stopped exploding by the time he looked at the boy. There were no more balloons. So I'm guessing that the shoe was the bad miracle, or a bad miracle, something to that effect. And coincidentally, the UFO in certain shots kind of looked like a big eye. Again, I'm probably way off overthinking this shit, but whatever. Which leads me to my next point. I don't know how they figured out some of the shit that they did. I swear to God, I don't. There were so many ideas in here that just blew my mind, and I'm like, how did you come to that? How did you come to that conclusion, sir or ma'am? How did you come to that? Please, I need to know. For instance, he said, I think it takes you if you look at it. How do you know that? How do you know that? How? How would you have figured that out? Another thing was when they put, I guess they put the horse, or it sucked up the horse and it took the flags, but it didn't take the horse. Like, it eventually dropped it. So they figured out that it eventually had a problem with plastic. What? You gave one try to this thing. You gave it one set of flags, and maybe it fell out. Maybe it didn't, maybe it didn't grab it all the way. Who knows? How are you risking your lives on this made up shit you got? Because I'm telling you right now, if you told me that, it went just like this. You don't know. You don't know that's what happened. I'm not going outside. Okay, I'm not fighting that thing. We should just go pack a bag. We're moving. What else do you think we should do? Fight it? Fucking stupid. I'm leaving and I'm taking a horse. I don't understand how you come to these conclusions and you just leave it like it is. It doesn't make sense. So I didn't get that part. Yeah. Jupe. I'm gonna try to explain Jupe. I think also in later on in the movie, Jupe, as far as what he went through with the chimp, he later on in his life as an adult exploited that whole situation to make money. He used the chimp and everything that went on with that, the shoe, he saved the shoe, and he was charging people $20,000 a night just to stay in this room to go over what had happened during that time. And I think he tried to do the exact same thing with this animal, and it just didn't work out for him. But again, I could be wrong, but I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. I liked a movie that's all by himself. It's all by itself. It doesn't need a series. It doesn't have anything to do with superheroes. It's nice to get a little refresher about what movies are and what they're supposed to feel like that have nothing to do with superheroes. Not that superheroes are bad, but it's nice to have a little change every now and then. So that's about it, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out. And if you have not seen this, go watch it. If you stuck with me to the end, like, share, subscribe, please. And I'll catch you on the next one.